The Ottawa Senators have a tough choice to deal with when it comes to one of their forwards who wants out, and there could be a team that could potentially, be in the mix for him. Welcome back to Gillis TV. If you're into the whole NHL rumors, news, trades, injuries, whatever there is in the NHL and the MLB, same concept, we got here. We're a 2-for-1 channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button as we are on our way to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for all the support, especially the last few days. We've been going up dramatically in subscribers. Thank you. Now let's get into this. Alex Debrincat came out and said he wants out of Ottawa. And you know what? Rightfully so. He was traded there. He played a season where, it didn't go so well for Alex Debrincat. He still potted 27 goals and 39 assists for 66 points in 82 games. But the minus 31, the unsureness of, well, now there's a new owner. Is the GM going to be back? That's what Craig Button was talking about on the panel with Jay Onright a few days ago. What's next for the Ottawa Senators? And, Alex Debrincat said, hey, I want to trade out. Trade me, do something. I don't want to be a part of this. And he wants to go win now mode, where Ottawa's not at that stage yet to win next year. He wants to win next year. He wants to be on a team that he could play his game on. And the Detroit Red Wings are one of the teams that has been rumored to be interested in. He is from Detroit. He is from Michigan. So going back to his hometown team, a lot of players do that eventually. Could be Debrincat's way out. Now, if you're the Ottawa Senators, before we get into the whole Detroit thing, if you're the Ottawa Senators, do you trade him before the deadline? Do you try and offer him a sign and trade to someone? Or number 3, do you just wait to July 1st and see if someone offers sheets? The only thing about offer sheets is if the Ottawa Senators don't match that offer, they get compensation of draft picks for the next draft. So they still be getting draft picks, but at that point it depends on what the draft picks are. It could be a first, second, third if it's high enough salary per year. Or do they try and swing a trade now, get a prospect back, and a first and a second for Debrincat in a sign and trade, or just trading him and Debrincat can do all the numbers with the new team he gets traded to. Now, a lot of people are saying Detroit. Like I said, he's from the Michigan area. He could be going back home. Detroit has Kubalik, one of his good buddies, there as well. So that could be something that he wants to go be with Kubalik again. And Detroit has an outstanding depth of prospects that, Steve Yzerman and even Craig Button said some of those prospects that are decent prospects might never ever see the Detroit Red Wings roster just for the fact that they got so many prospects. So could Steve Yzerman maybe dangle a few and a first for Debrincat, try and move out some salary cap in that way too, where Debrincat's been a really good goal scorer and could help the Detroit Red Wings next season and seasons past if that's where he winds up for sure. So that is one of the places we kind of keep hearing is Detroit. And it makes sense theory-wise why he would want to go to Detroit, being from there. Debrincat's there. He could play with Larkin. Detroit's an up-and-coming team. You see Moritz Seider, Lucas Raymond doing their thing. And they could potentially be in the perfect spot to land an Alex Debrincat. So I'm just going to go check out the roster space they have here, cap friendly, see what they are doing here, as they did just sign Dylan Larkin to that 8-year extension, so that could be it. And they got a projected $30 million cap space in order for next season. So $30 million, that's pretty good, as we'll take a scander on who they have to resign. Like David Perron, he's back for a year. So basically all their main core guys are back. You do have Suter, Ernie, Chiasson, Valeno, and Matt Luff, who are all either RFAs or UFAs. You do need to re-sign a couple D-men. There's Gustav Lindstrom. There's Robert Hagg. Jordan Oesterle I don't see coming back. I could see Robert Hagg coming back. Lindstrom will probably get re-signed. Then you need to find a goalie, which you got Ville Husso on a modified no-trade clause. But you can also look at the goalie market this year for the Detroit Red Wings. A lot of good names on there. So the Red Wings could really make a splash this offseason with a new starting goalie if they really want it, if they don't feel like Husso can be that starting goalie. Tristan Jarry's out there. Trade for Connor Hellebuck's out there. But realistically, they can afford Alex Debrincat, and only if they want to move out $4 million, and Debrincat costs between 8 and 10, which is what the rumors are going right now, is what he's looking for. They can really fit it in there, and with the salary cap supposedly after next season going up substantially, if I'm the Detroit Red Wings, I'm going now. I'm doing it now. Hey, let's make a trade and do it. They do have a lot of good prospects in the pipeline that they could get rid of if they really wanted. And Alex Debrincat's only 25 years old. So Debrincat has the potential to do a lot for the Detroit Red Wings from here on out. And the chemistry with Kubalik could be coming back. But that's it for me today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm on out.